for the next 60 days, he is campaigning for Trump and Nicole will be campaigning for Trump, or maybe you will as well. Is that kind of the plan? And then who knows?
I don't know what I hear. I think my sense is that the Trump campaign in the prior election, in the one that he won, was not prepared to win, which is why they didn't have the bench to pull from.
Right.
I think they weren't prepared for what just happened with Bobby and Nicole. And I think, and they weren't prepared for this other coup, the Harris coup, and the just media onslaught that's happened with that. And I hear rumblings that, out in the bush, the natives are beating the drums along the lines that they're still scrambling to figure out how to use Bobby and Nicole.
Okay. Yeah, because I haven't seen him showing up after that.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
point precisely.
Last question: what would be his role if Trump wins? Do you think? Maybe you could tell me what would be the best role, and then what will be his role. What do you think?
So I had kind of liked the idea of him as AG, Attorney General.
Yeah.
Some people were floating director of CIA. No. And I've run into some people that, if Trump gets in, are much more likely and much more qualified to become DCIA, or DNI, National Intelligence. But I think the grapevine chatter runs along the line of a senior position at HHS, maybe director of HHS. Now, from my standpoint, that's a little slice of hell. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. A cabinet position responsible for HHS, which has this huge, broad budget that includes elder care and so many other things. It's so much bigger than just NIH, CDC, and FDA. It's always been one of my reservations about Bobby as a candidate, is I think he's too much of a nice guy for DC. I am profoundly disillusioned about DC culture. It is wicked. The best statement, there's a couple of saws that are floated around. One is, if you want a friend in DC, get a dog. That is accurate. Another is, if they can't see you, they can't shoot you. DC culture is wickedly competitive. And the backstabbing and undermining that goes on almost reflexively is routine. It's normative. I don't know how bad it is in Downing Street and in the UK. Looks to me like it's pretty bad, but DC, it's a high art form. It's Julius Caesar may have been surprised by Brutus, but it's nothing compared to what goes on routinely in DC. I wish Bobby the best, but I don't think that's another testimony to intestinal fortitude, to be willing to step into that lion's den because of your commitment to the mission is amazing. So that's the speculation is maybe the more senior slot at Health and Human Services.
Okay.
And then what that would enable him to do is to build a team down through the structure. Because I had been hearing that Azar was going to come back as Health and Human Services, the former secretary.
Okay.
Under the prior Trump administration. So if Bobby ends up in there, that's kind of an earthquake in and of itself. And then it's about who does he bring in, and who can get the when I talk to these folks that are insiders and that are thinking about what they might do in a Trump administration, every single one of them starts off with some version of whether or not they think that they could get confirmed by the Senate. And it's a key filter. What it results in is self-censoring. People won't say things because they're afraid it will be weaponized against them if they come up for confirmation hearings.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.